Dr. Myles when he came to preach. He said to me, Josh, you come pick me yourself. I got to gist with you, I said, no problem. So I went to pick him. He wore a South African dress. He said, guess why I wore this dress? I said, I can't remember. He said, you forgot. Today is Nelson Mandela's burial. He's my good friend. I wish he didn't die. He said, Josh, you know what? Death is what makes us look alike. He wore the clothes. He sat in the car. We were gisting and coming. I didn't know that was the last time I would see him. 6 months after, my friend has joined Nelson Mandela. Whoever you are, life is terminal. Death is not the end of life for everyone who is alive. Death is only a transition to another life. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse number 7. Then shall dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to God who gave it. So we don't die, we transcend. Everyone that has hope in him purifies himself, because when we close our eyes in death, we shall appear at the portals of glory when the master will welcome us home. I see people use all their life pursuing a life of 80 years. I ask you, what have you been doing to pursue the life that you will live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever? How prepared are you for that life? When people offend you, you boast. May God punish me if I don't deal with you. Is it because you have this fleeting breath? I don't agree. I don't agree. We must judge. We must judge. We must judge. Just because you have breath, the day he takes that thing from you, you are an ordinary dust. Sir, beyond death, life continues, either in heaven or in hell. I know that we preach prosperity, is in the Bible. We preach healing, is in the Bible. Yes, we do miracles, is in the Bible. But Jesus is coming back again, is also in the Bible. The Bible said, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Give me another translation. Say, many of those bodies lie dead and buried will rise up, some to everlasting life and some to shame and everlasting disgrace. Can I talk to you, sir? The disgrace that awaits you was the kind of decision you made when you were here on earth. Psalm chapter 9 verse 17, Revelation chapter 21 verse 27. I want you to know, if you will go, the Bible said, the wicked shall be turned into hell. All nations that forget God will go to hell. If God can carry a nation like Nigeria, nation like Russia, and throw them to hell, who are you? Every man, the wicked, shall turn to hell, and any nation that forget God shall go to hell. The Revelation said, if I don't want that disgraceful day, if I don't want to end in that disgraceful hell, if I don't want to end when he will look at me and say, depart, you workers of iniquity, hear this, there shall in no wise enter anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or anything that makes a lie, but they which are written in the what? In the Lamb's book of life. Give me New Living Bible and give me the Amplified version also. He said, nothing evil will be allowed to enter. Nothing evil will be allowed to enter. No anyone who practices sinful idolatry and dishonesty, but all those whose names are written in the book of life. Give me the Amplified. Nothing that defiles or profanes or unwashed will ever enter it. Nor anyone who commit abomination, unclean, is detestable, morally repugnant things, or practices falsehood, but only those whose names are recorded in the Lamb's book of life. Give me Message translation and then I progress from there. Nothing dirty, nothing defiled will get into the city. No one who defiles or deceives, only those names who are written in the book of life. How does your name get written in the book of life? Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hears my voice and open his heart, I will come in and die. Woe be me if I tell you not the truth. Whether I meet God's standard of judgment or not, forever your word is settled. If you like, leave it. If you like, don't. That day you will stand before God.